Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning everybody. Welcome to the back nine dial-in for the OR. We had a good day yesterday. I really feel great about the holes. I think we got the front nine dialed in pretty dang well. We had a little issue with our live play. We ended up shooting a negative 16 on both accounts. And that happens. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and do the back nine today. We're featuring Boris guides. So big shout out to Team Boris. If you don't subscribe, he's linked on the channel. He offers Telegram hole chats where they post videos of each shot. They offer advice. You can post a video of your shot that you missed and they'll help you out. Really great team. Really good people. I've been a subscriber for quite a while. Hey Gareth, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. We're gonna get going here in just a second. We're gonna give it a minute. I need a little more coffee. Our goal today is going to be a negative 19 on the back minimum. We need to try to get this back nine as tight as we did the front nine, so the weekend round is easier, and we have a chance of winning this. Having shot what we shot yesterday, a negative 19 will give us a 35 tiebreaker. That's decent. For a free entry tournament. So, it's not, we're going to do what we can do. You can't win every tournament, unfortunately. At least I can't. But we can give it our best effort and dial it in as best we can and go from there, Hey, Gareth, is everything sounding and looking okay for you? We're doing all right. All right. So what we're going to do, again, like I said today, we're going to be dialing in the back nine. Since this is a dial-in, we're going to be, looks and sound good. Thank you, Gareth. Appreciate you. So, since this is a dial-in, we're going to be doing practices until we have the shot down. Taking notes and getting ourselves ready for the weekend. First hole 10, is a QB to APOC and Falcon 8. So, let's set up our bag to start with. We got a Falcon 8 there. And we're going to start with the QB. We're going to be doing P0 QB yellow to the rough at max rest. And we need a ball with 4 left spin available. He uses the, let's unpin this crap. Side spin, wind resistance. He uses, I'll show you the ball. So he uses the module ball. We only got one of those, so we might save it for going live. We're going to practice with this snowflake ball. And then we need a P0 to set up with. So we'll use that. Alright, I always use the lower precision balls to practice with. That way I don't waste my high precision. Until I use that when I go live. This is our account that's playing with the I'll Be Damned family. Thank you guys for inviting me. Big shout out. We also have our other account that will be in Pantheon next season. We'll be playing as well. Big shout out to my Pantheon family. Love you guys. If you missed it yesterday, I accidentally bought 180 King. What are they? accidentally bought 180 katanas. That was pretty funny. Alright, so let's have a look at this shot. QB P0 yellow to the rough, max top, 4 left, swapping to APOC with the Falcon, and pull from 12 o'clock pull, max OP, max left curl. The approach shot we're going to be playing, this is exactly the same as the first hole. It's going to be reference, top white, back fringe, green ring to the rough line, set up 1 square from the hole on the left. We're going to spin the ball guide all the way through the hole to the end of the dark green square, and then adjust accordingly. Plus yardage on the check will determine our adjustments to the table numbers. Oh yeah, I know. They told me that yesterday about support refunding them, but you know what? I'm gonna keep them. You know why? It's a good reminder. And you know what? I'll probably use them on tour or CWT or something eventually. But yeah, I just figure I'm gonna keep them. You make a silly mistake like that, sometimes you need a reminder not to do it again. It was a lot. It was a bunch of coins though. All right. Now, let me go ahead and do this double check on my bags, double check on my balls. We're going to slow things down just a touch today because yesterday I think part of my problem was I ran through things a little quick. I'm new to streaming, so I get a little nervous. I could use them when grinding for I'll be damned. Yeah. I don't know what grinding is. Is that opening daily chests and getting that CP? I'm not sure. No, I'm joking. I do like grinding sometimes. The thing I don't like about grinding is I don't like it when I don't have CP boost hole explosions and stuff to use. I want to see if I have any practice token. What is this? Did I filter by the wrong thing? No. I want to see if I have any practice token boosts. Just so I don't use up all my stuff. I got some on this account. Let's see. Go there. And we'll do the T's. Yeah, if I had to grind every season, I don't know, man. Like, I used to be a grinder, like, big time, you know? I didn't play tournaments much, but... Hey, thank you, Terry. Appreciate you being here. We're going to do our best today. We're going to try to dial this in. That way we got a good look for the weekend. Okay, so we got our practice token, little boosters on. All right, let's go ahead and take a practice at this hole, have a look at it. Main thing with practice, the first thing I do is try to play the hole exactly as it is written, as our APG, we like to call that, as per guide. And then when I miss, I try to evaluate any misses, and see why I missed and make adjustments. So typically each hole takes a minimum of 1 to 2 practices, sometimes more. Yesterday we had an issue with accidentally going live on a hole when we thought we were practicing twice. So that's, why I said today we're going to try to slow it down a little bit, not get in such a rush. There's no need to rush. Alright, so max rest, yellow to the rough, swap to our APOC bag, max top, 4 left, and we're adjusting 1 to 1. Seven, 6 on the adjustment. And then we're doing max OP, max left curl. Nice slow needle. Hitting perfect. Looking for 330 on the target yards. Yeah, so you can see this plays exactly like hole 1. All right, 330, we nailed it. We should be at a +5 check. Yeah, we are. So lineup spot, we want to line up just in line with that. Want our green ring right there. And then we want to spin it to the end of that dark square there, see? And then we're at +5, which is chart. 8.3 is 4.9. I'm going to zoom in a little bit extra there. 4.9 is right there. And we just need to hit perfect center ball. Yesterday I hit great on this hole every time. Live. It was pretty funny. I was having a case of the greats. Alright, there we are. Center cup drop. Hey, good morning, Road to Glory. Good morning, sir. Yes, we got our coffee. We got a center cup drop on the first hole. So my notes for this are going to be simple. Hole 10, we're playing Boris. As per guide. And then I'm going to make sure I'm pulling it. I think I pulled 12 o'clock. I'm going to check out that pull angle real quick just to double check. Because we're going to go live right away. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So good thing, kind of steps for dialing in for me are review the guide, play the first playthrough as per guide, review my shot, and even if I make it, just to double check everything, take notes, and then if I'm comfortable, go live. If I'm not, do another practice. And if I miss, work further on dialing it in. Now, I'm kind of new to this dialing in process. I've only been doing it for, really working hard at it for, I don't know, I'd say probably 2.5 months. All right, let's look at that wind angle there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, looks like we're pulling his. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's a 59 flick. So we're going to write 59 flick on our notes for approach. Alright, I think we're good to go live here. Here's a pretty basic drop. We got center cup right away. Alright. So, like we said, our goal today is going to be at least a -19 on the back. But more importantly than anything, our goal today is to dial these shots in, even if we miss them live. That way the weekend is easier. We know what we're doing, and we don't have to take as much time or waste as many balls. I will be streaming the full weekend round on both accounts in separate streams, Saturday and Sunday. I don't think I'll do them both the same day, but I might. I'll schedule them ahead of time so you guys can come hang out. We're going to try to see if we can get golds this weekend. Alright, let's review the shot here. P0 max rest, yellow to the left rough, max top 4 left, APOC Falcon bag, max OP, max left curl. And we are going to use our big precision ball just because we want to make sure we get this drop here. Let's go! Alright. Alright, let's start off strong. Okay. I'm excited. You know, sometimes you have a tough, start like yesterday, and you can really get down about it. But and I did in the moment, man. I'll be honest. You know, it was a little bummer. But the reality of it is that you got to get back up the next day and you got to finish the round. And the only way to do that is have a short memory. Let the stuff go. All right. Looks like we're doing okay with hitting perfect so far today. That was like 3 in a row. All right, and target yards were 330. We're right at it. We should be at a +5 check again. Same as we were. This hole's really consistent. Front 9 and back 9 so far. So that's a good thing. All right, we want to spin that just to the end of that. Right there. +5 and 8-5 is chart. 8-5 is 5-1. We're going to zoom in so we can get that looked at correctly. And then just center ball, hit perfect. And we can start this off with an eagle. Should be a center cup drop, and it is. Hey, you're right. The key is hitting perfect. And look, we hit perfect, got the drop right away. Great start to the back 9. Here we go. All right, hole 11. It's another APOC Falcon 8 shot. We're going to be setting up at P5 max using, we're going to switch to, I'm probably going to switch to a P10 side spin 2. And then second shot is going to be the target at the corner of the tower for the check. No spin, ball guide to the hole. And we'll be pulling from red. No tweaks. Should be another easy drop. Hopefully. So let's see. And we're setting up with the APOC, so we really don't have to do a lot of work on this. Okay. So we need a start with our getting our correct. I love that Jersey ball. I wish I would have got more on this account. And oh, that's not what I need. I need that back in the power. I need a P5. Exactly, Terry. You know, my problem is when I'm practicing and I hit it great, it's just, to me, I always say that's a waste of a token. You know, and it is. It's just a waste of a practice token. You really, when you're dialing in, it's real important that you follow the guide exactly and that you hit perfect on every shot. Otherwise, what's the point of practicing? All right, we're going to pin that there. Okay. Hey, Connor, welcome back. Good to see you. Okay, so this hole 11, I'm going to write this down here. I'm going to take notes as I go. Hole 11, we're playing Boris. And we are going to be setting up P5 max stretch, red to the right rough, max top, 1 left. We're going to swap to that P10 ball for a nice slow needle. And then we're going to go ahead with the approach. And the approach is checking at the front corner of the tower with the bullseye. No spin, ball guide just to the hole. And then adjust. So yeah, that's true. Have you had the ball auto release on you before? That's happened to me. That absolutely sucks. Yeah, nothing you can really do about that, you know. All right, let's go in here. We're looking at hole 11. So we're going to get a practice going. Now in the club's notes, you can use a thorn, but you'll need a wind app for it. Like I said during practice, I play everything as it's written initially. All right, red to that rough there. Max top, one left. All right, and then we want to try to get as straight a pull as we can. 7-2 is the adjustment. Then we're max OP, max left curl. Nice slow needle. We're looking for 411 target yards. Oh, that comes in tight to the right rough there. You have to be really careful not to pull 59. All right, target on the corner of the tower, which is right up here. And we are at +3. Ball guide. Front of the cup. +3 is a 7, 6 +3 is 4-3. So we're going to zoom in here so we can get a good look at it. 4, I got to change the color of that blue thing. 4-3. And then no wind tweak, center ball. And that should be a center cup drop there. And it is. Hey Mark, welcome. Alright, so that's 2 center cup drops in a row, first 2 holes. You know, first practice, that's encouraging. I'd say this hole, the only thing I'd watch out for on the drive is I would make sure I'm not pulling 59, which will put the ball right. And you saw us come in really tight to that right rough on the drive there. So I would be a little careful of that. I hear you with the Falcon. I like the Falcon. I like the Falcon. I like the Thorn. I don't know. I play with Thorn when I play Tour or any of that stuff. Just probably because I'm more comfortable with the club, to be honest. But, you know, it's like switching to the off-roader. The off-roader is such a better club. And I hit perfect more often with the off-roader than I ever did with the Nirvana. Alright, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and go live. My notes for this hole are just going to be as per guide. Oh, wait. I want to review the wind angle of my approach shot. Just to make sure I pulled it like I thought I did. And we'll get the drop here. Oh, awesome. You got Falcon 7 finally. Nice. Alright, let's watch this. I just want to check the pull angle, make sure I'm doing it right. You know, sometimes you accidentally pull wonky, and if you don't review it, even if you got the drop, if you don't review it, you never really know if you made a mistake. All right, let's see. We're gonna zoom in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, we pulled 12 o'clock. I'm gonna write that down. 12 o'clock pull. Approach. Alright, and then obviously hitting perfect is going to be key. Yeah, that is true with the Falcon. I use a wind app, so I don't, I use a wind app because I don't want to do math in every shot trying to freaking drop it. When I started, I didn't use anything. I just pulled and and prayed. I didn't learn the ring system until about 5 years ago. 5.5 years ago is when I started learning the ring system. After playing for like 2 years. Yeah, that was weird. I suddenly got better for a little while, like getting more accurate. And then, I had to learn things like elevation and second bounce effect, wind effect, and things like that, which really, took a while. But each step of that learning process improved my game. All right, let me double check everything since I've been talking. All right, there's a good tip from Terry. Falcon 8, 30 rings is 18% slider. That's a good tip. I did not know that. Guys, there's a resource pinned on my channel called, what's the name of it? The Ring Bible. That was made by some old school guys. And that has so much information in there. You can select what clubs you have, and it'll tell you all kinds of stuff. It's really great. It's free to download and use. I used it early on for education reasons. It is the place to get it is pinned in my my about with my pins on the channel. Worth checking out. All right, let's go back to this hole. Hole 11. Max stretch, red to the right rough. Max top, one left. Swap into that P10 ball. And then we're just going to hit it perfect. And we want to make sure to not pull heavy 59. I want to try to pull a 12 o'clock. So let's see if we can start this off with a back-to-back eagle here. Pretty straightforward shot. Boris and team do really good with the guides. I really like them. I've used Tommy guides a little bit, but I am going to be subbing Tommy for a year. And going to, play with him for a while, and Boris. I'm going to try to feature on this channel every shot creator I can. Because I just think it's important. They all have value. They're all different. They're all different a little bit. They have different approaches, and it's important to be able to play each one of them. All right, there. Yeah, that really comes in close to that right rough. All right, so we were looking for 411. Oh, we're way past the check. That's not good. All right, so that is not good. All right. So, man, let me see. Not sure what to do here. We got a recovery shot, big time. P10 plus 20. 7-3. I'm going to pull 10 rings and hope it drops. Dang, I must have had 01 on the drive. Nope, that's going to miss. Gosh dang it. That sucks. How did we end up 11 yards past the check? That's crazy. Ugh, it's annoying. Oh, sorry about that, guys. We had the hole dialed in. Super frustrating when that happens. All right, that's okay. Crap happens. All right, hole 3, moving on. This is the par 3. We're going to be setting up with a sniper and the beginning long iron. We want any P-tube Win 10. I'm sorry, any P10 Sidespin 2 Win 10 to set up with. And then we can swap to any Sidespin 2 plus Win 10. So we'll just keep the same balls selected. We're going to play with the sniper and the beginning long iron. Yeah, save some drops for the weekend. Yeah, honestly, what I'll do is I'll go back and look at that drive. I have a feeling I had to have pulled 01, which would have pushed us left and further. Mistakes happen. That's what the OR is for. OR is for dialing in the tournament. I think we had the hole dialed in correctly, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, so sniper, beginning long iron. With spins applied, move right from no move target along P10 until ball guide flicks left a tiny amount. The move is only about 0.2 rings right. And then we're going to want to apply the spins, 2.5 back, 1 left. And then we're going to move until the ball guide flicks left a tiny bit. And then we're going to pull from blue or clear. There is a wind angle tweak of 1 right click right curl, 2 clicks right curl in blue or yellow. Center ball after that. So let's give this a practice. Let me make sure everything's set up okay. All right. 2.5 back, 1 left. I hit perfect, so hey, that's better than yesterday already, right? Alright, let's see. 2.5 back, 1 left. And then we're gonna just a little bit left until the ball guide flicks left. So that move is gonna be super important. Alright, 1 left, 2.5 back. And let's see what move he's talking about here. There it is. You see that? See that ball guide flick left a little bit? That's where we want to be. Swap ball. And we are 7-9 is 7-1. And we are in the 0 tweaks zone. Hit perfect. See what we get out of that. And a nice center cup drop. So, love it when we drop a par 3 right away because it makes life easy on the dial-in. We can just review our shot, and then all we got to do is the same dang thing. So my notes are Boris as per guide. Watch for flick left on guide when setting up. Now you guys saw that with that flick left is really hard to see. So we can review our shot right here. It is hard to see. You gotta really be paying close attention. We had good speed coming to the hole too. I mean, it really was a good practice. All right, let's watch for it. Okay, we went past it already. There it is. See that? Little flick to the left. There it is. See the ball guide kind of flatten out when I hit that spot. That's what you're looking for when you set up this hole. And then the middle of the tall grass is no tweak. To the right of that, to the short grass, is 1 click right curl, and then further to the shorter grass is 2 click strike curl. So hopefully we end up in the same spot. But I don't know about you guys. I feel pretty good about that drop. I think we're okay to go live. No big deal. And we'll just try to replicate it. Really nice dial-in. Great shot by Boris. So I have an issue with notifications. If they're on my phone or they're on my screen, it bugs me. All right, so I feel good about that dial-in. I think the key to this entire shot is that little jump left, and then making sure we're pulling a nice. Oh, I forgot to even watch the pull angle. I was so busy watching the flick left. Let me watch the pull angle I've used. Yeah, but we're not off to a bad start this morning. You know, the whole point of this is getting these shots dialed in correctly anyway. There's that little flick. Right there. See the third bounce arc flatten? That's where it is. That third bounce. Or that arc after the second bounce, I think. I'm sorry. All right, let's look at a pull angle here. Yeah, we pulled dead center, so easy to replicate. All right. Always review the hole here. P10, side spin 2, wind 10, setup, 2 back, 2.5 back, 1 left. We're going to move left until we see that flick again. We are pulling 12 o'clock center ball. We'll look out for that wind angle tweak with the right curl. And other than that, should be a good drop here. Sorry, got to double check. All right, here we go. Now, our goal was negative 19, so having a couple misses isn't a big deal. Yeah, I never say my goal is perfect. You know, it is obviously low key, but I never say it. I never say it out loud because that's really hard to do, man. I'm not as good as some of these other guys. All right, there it is. See it? Not even a far move. Right there. All right, swap balls, and let's see with our wind angle. And we are right in the red again. 8-2 is 7-5. And then we just need to hit perfect. Alright, that should drop again. We got a good camera angle for it. Oh my gosh, I missed right. Well, we had it dialed in. Missing right says we pulled too much 59. Alright, I don't know. That sucks. Hate it when I do that. Alright, this next is a blast to the green. Should be relatively simple. So with this hole, we're gonna swap to the extra mile. Oh no, we're not on this account. I forgot I don't have that perk. Okay, so setup for this hole is P10, side spin 3, wind 0. We do have that ball somewhere. Alright, there we go. We got 5 of them. Alright. So, This is really an easy shot. It's not going to really need a practice. 6.7 top, 1.4 right, which is max with the 1.5 spin ball. We're going to max extension, white to the rough on the right side of the fairway. So we're going to be all the way in the rough with the left side of the ball guide on that fairway green line. And then we're going to pull 1-to-1, and then we're going to push up based on wind angle. Oh, yeah, I hear that, Terry. Yeah, I thought that camera angle was good. I was like, oh, we got that. Now, you know, it did come up, it looked like it came up a little too slow, and I may have had some unintentional up on it, like a click, which would have caused us to slow down and kind of roll off right. So I will review that shot, but I really felt like we had it dialed in nice. So I don't feel bad about it. The whole point, like I've said already, you know, is to dial in these shots, get the drops in practice, try to get them live. We have 2 accounts to play today, so, you know, whatever. All right, so max extension, white to the left rough. We'll push up based on wind angles. It's probably going to be a shaky needle a little bit. I'm going to give this one practice. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to, because you know what? It's dumb not to practice. What are we here for? All right. 6.7 top, full right curl. Full right spin, sorry. All right, so the setup spot I'm talking about is right here. White to that rough line. 6.7-ish. And then we want to assess our wind angle here. We are in blue. So 16.4. And we want to push up 13.8 rings. And then just straight max OP. And like I thought here, shaky needle. Got to hit perfect. Says this should go straight to the green, so we'll see. That did not go to the green, sir. So we're going to need to review our pull angle. It's where we probably messed up, more than likely. Nice tailwind on this save. Set it up right there. And we missed right. I probably should. I don't really adjust on those a lot. Probably should more, but I'm glad we had a practice. Let's review that wind angle. We may need to pull a 0-1 flick to get our ball left side there. Let's go here. Let's review that drive. Alright, so we were in the right spot. 6.7. Yep, we're right there. Max right. It looks like I pulled 0-1. Actually, heavy 0-1. I wonder if I pushed up wonky. Oh, push up looks good. Oh, you know what I did? I pushed up one too many rings. Alright. Okay, that's good to know. Alright. We're going to go ahead and go live with this. Be careful with your push-up. My notes for this hole. Boris, as per guide. I'm going to try to straighten that pull out to a little more 12 o'clock or 01 flick. I'm going to write down 12 pull. And then be mindful of push-up because I pushed up too far. Alright. Okay. I feel comfortable with it. We're going to go ahead and go. Now, Boris says to pull 12 o'clock on this, and we're going to try to as much as we can. And then I'm going to be real careful about that pull up this or push up this time. Got a nice wind. Should have a lot calmer needle with that wind there. All right, so let's not. There's a nice straight, and we are in. Looks like red. So we need 10. We need 8, 7. 8, 7 is going to be 12.1 ring push up. Oh, there's 10 of them. And 12.1. Full OP. This won't be near as shaky. Hit perfect. And hopefully that'll stay out of the trap. I don't like the camera angle. And we're right back in the trap. Oh, we're right before the trap. No, we're right back in the... Oh, we're on the fairway. Okay. So we will play this at P10 plus 20 at slider for our EB. Just to try to get the drop here. And we're looking at 70%. At 70. And 15.8 rings. Ball guide through the hole. And here we go. There's 10. And we want 5.8. And we'll try to get the drop there. Alright, good job. Nice save. I got lucky to stay out of the... It's all about the push-up after adjustment should be straight. I agree with you. That's really important. We got lucky there. We stayed out of the sand trap. I'm not sure what's up with the drive. So on hole 13, I'm going to be like, check out video of drive. So what I would typically do and what I will do before the weekend round is, hey, afternoon, Jason. Thank you for the good luck. What I'm going to do after this, before the weekend, is I'll go to Boris's hole chats, pull up that shot, and watch his drive and see what I'm doing wrong. Because that's supposed to be a drive to the green. Obviously, I've got something out of whack there. And that, that happens. At least we saved it. So we're moving on here. Hole 14 is a par 5. So it'd be nice to get this drop. We're playing QB to the APOC Guardian. So let's set up our bag. APOC. I'm going to change that Falcon out of there before I forget. APOC Guardian. Alright. And then we are playing the quarterback. Power topspin boost. We need a topspin boost 5 ball with 2 right spin at least, or be right spin 4. QB P10 max extension white to the right bunker. We are going to probably have a bit of a shaky needle because we have a headwind on this hole. Then we're going to swap to the APOC Max Boost 2 right. pull from clear, max OP. Oh no, center ball on this. I guess we won't have a shaky needle. No OP. And then we're gonna play the Thorn. I'm sorry, not Thorn. The Guardian, and we're gonna play based on landing position. It is gonna be yellow to the rough line, and on the edge of the I'll have our center line lined up straight to the cup. So we'll have yellow on the left side by the rough line, yellow on the right side lined up with our center line at the cup. We'll set the spins 1.5 squares through the hole, and then we'll have circle drop OP. Our landing position check will determine adjustments to the pull, to the rings, and there's no tweaks, which I love. That always makes my day better. I like it when there's no tweaks. Alright, so we'll save. Now, I want to save that one for the weekend. We'll use this ball to set up with, and we'll play with that ball for our practice. There we go. So we'll give this a go here. Albatross would be great. Oh, hey, Coons. What's up, buddy? I'm getting playing. I gotta set everything up. Putz, it's in the name. You get damn right it is. That's my buddy Coons, man. You've been a good friend of mine for years. Hey, buddy. Glad you're here. Really appreciate you coming. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a practice. We got our QB bag. We got our APOC Guardian bag. And, am I on the right bag? Yeah. No. See? This is why we check. Alright, max extension white to the right bunker. Swap bags. All the boost. All the right spin. And then we'll swap clubs. And go for it from there. Let's give this a practice, see if we can get this dialed in. Hole 14 we're on. We're playing, god dang it, playing Boris. And away we go. Alright. So the setup here is pretty simple. Max stretch, white to that bunker there. Swap to our APOC bag. All the top, all the right. And then we're going to swap to this bag here. And let's see. Try to get a nice 12 o'clock pull. 8-4 is the adjustment. As you can see, we're at 28. But there's no OP on this shot, so don't worry about it. But man, if there was, we just need to hit perfect. We're looking for 392 on the target yards. Am I retired? I'm retarded. Yeah, I'm looking for work. I got laid off. It sucked. Alright, so symmetry line is the middle line there. So we want our ball guide to be right there. On the left rough and on our symmetry line. +5 is our... well, that's not going to work. Oh, maybe I was set up at the wrong... I was set up at the wrong bush. Alright. We're at +1. +1 is -2 to the chart. 7-2 is 7-7, so we need 7-6. And circle drop OP, and we're out of time. That's alright, we're in practice. I did set up to the wrong bush, dork. Alright, let's try it again. Okay. Here we go. There's symmetry line right here. We're at +1. Ball guide 1.5 squares through the hole. +1 is -2 from the chart. And we should have no wind angle tweaks, so we want to try to get a 12 pull here. 8.2 is 8.7, so we need 8.6. And then we need a circle drop OP, no wind angle tweaks. And hit perfect. Yes, you are famous, buddy. Alright, and we missed just right. He says if you're missing right, pull less 01. I mean less 59. So let's review that shot and look at our pull angle. Now, Terry, I got laid off back in into March, and it's a really bad market up here in Knoxville right now. Things are a little tough, but you know, I decided to try to do something, you know, that I enjoyed, and you know, I DoorDash, and I'm lucky that my wife makes decent money, so I DoorDash to fill in the money a little bit, and you know, just look for work. But you know, I started this stream because I love the game. I want to give back to the community, and I needed something to do, man. I was really getting sick and tired of sitting around. So this has been great for me. It gives me a lot of time. It gives me time to interact with people. Golf Clash is a really social game for me. So, you know, having a community come here and hang out is really cool. So we're looking at a pull angle here. I want to see where we screwed up. Alright. Here's a symmetry line. We're at +1. We had good speed. So I think the ball guide was set up with the right distance. Let's look at that pull angle there. He said we pulled too much 59. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, we're pulling a 59 flick. So we need to straighten out. We need to straighten out that pull angle to be a 12 o'clock pull. So we're gonna give this another practice. See if we can get this dropped. Alright, here we go. We really would like to get the albatross on this. That would be a great little boost to our scorecard there. So far, my notes to this hole are play the drive as per guide, and then 12 o'clock pull, and to use the front chunk of grass. That's where he's lining up. All right, 7, 6. There we go. And center ball. Hit perfect. I do consider it the best video game. I enjoy the heck out of it, man. I've been playing a really long time, and I've made so many amazing friends. I've met people all over the world. I got friends in so many countries now. All right, so if we zoom in, it's this chunk of grass right here, this first one, lined up with our symmetry line, and we are at 0. So 0 is -1 to the chart. Alright, so we want to set that up there, and then we really want to get this a straight pull angle here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's better. 8.1 is 8.6. So we're going to pull 8.6. and then it's just circle drop OP. And let's see if this pull angle works here. Hit great. You hit great. Shut up. Now we missed it right. I mean left. Pull us 01. Hey, Jason from South Africa. Welcome. That's awesome, man. Glad to meet you. That's awesome. You're my first new friend from South Africa. Well, I'm glad you're here. That's really cool. All right. So far we've missed left, which was too much 01. We've missed right, which was too much 59. Let's look at our pull angle again and see what we're missing. So my notes on 14 are drive, APG. That's as far as we've gotten. I thought I had a nice 12 o'clock pull there. I blame everybody else but myself. No sense in taking accountability. You know what? I might have been at -1, which would have been -2 from the chart, which would have. I think I might have been at -1 there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I know we did. We pulled 01 flick. Man, pull angles are hard, huh? Hey, yeah, thank you. Glad you're here. Like I said. Everybody that is here, I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Come hang out with us. We stream every day. We'll be streaming Quick Nines every day at 4 o'clock.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
Test, 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 test. Test, test. Test, test.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should go fed up.
Test, test. All right, sorry about that, guys. A little technical difficulty there. All right, let's get back to the dial in. Okay. All right. So right now we are trying to figure out this approach. We've missed left, we missed right. On the left miss, it looked like clearly I had 01, and on the right miss, I clearly had 59. So we really need to focus on a straight pull. That's going to be key. But other than that, the shot's pretty simple. Again, thank y'all for being here. Appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and give this another practice. That's what we're here for. And we're going to go from there. All right. Pretty exciting stuff. Okay, drive is really simple. No overpower. Max stretch QB white to the left, right sand trap. Oh, right there. And then swap clubs. All the top, all the right. I'm going to swap balls here. And then 7, 8. And we just need to hit perfect with center ball. Oh, nice. I'm not sure that I know Christopher. But you know, I'm always willing to make new friends. Okay, let's set up our center line and to the rough, and we're at +1 for sure this time. 1.5 squares through. All right, +1 is chart numbers, and I really need to straighten out this pull angle here. All right, let's try that. 7.5 is 8 rings. And then circle drop OP. And hopefully this will do. Gosh, still missed them left. All right, so the next thing to try will be to take 0.1 off the adjustment and go from there. We've got that was a good pull angle. I'm gonna double check it, but it looked good to me. Oh, let me grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this pull angle. I thought it was pretty dang straight. We set up in the right spot. So we're good there. Ball speed was fine. We might be no, yeah, there's, we're set up center cup. All right, look at the pull angle there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, that's about as straight as we're gonna get. So my next step in the dial-in process. You already got your coffee, nice. Hey, Dumas, thank you, appreciate you. My next step in the dial-in process, because I pulled the correct pull angle and I still missed left, it looks just barely, it's going to be to take 1.01 off the adjustment, no matter where I'm at. So if I'm at +0, which is a -1, I'll take 2 off. That's the the steps I take are typically play it as per guide, check my miss, make sure that I pulled the correct pull angle, adjust that pull angle first, make sure I get it right, and then if I still am missing, then I take 0.01 off or add 0.01 depending on the wind angle and where I'm missing. So we're going to give this a go and another practice. The most important thing of this whole thing is that we get this ball to drop and get the shot dialed in. So no matter what, that's a goal. All right, let's see here. There. All right. Nice center pull on the drive. 7-9. And just center cut ball. Hit perfect. Or click a left curl. I'm missing left though. I don't know. Don't you think right? Oh, okay. Yeah, click a right curl might do it. That's another thing we can try. I'm going to try taking the 0.01 off the adjustment first and see if that helps. All right, so we're at +1, which is chart. So we're going to subtract 1 from the adjustment. So 8-1. Make sure we get that nice center pull there. 8-1 is 8-6, so we're going to do 8-5. And then circle drop OP. And we just need to hit perfect. That's a better camera angle. Boom, center cup drop. Alright, so we fixed it. It was that simple. It took a couple practices. I'm going to write on my notes minus 0.01 on approach. Alright. So you're right, and in the fact that the click a right curl could have also solved the issue. I'm still, being pretty new to the dial-in process. I still kind of, clicks a curl are such a pain in the butt. That's probably my last resort, to be honest. But we got the drop center cup too, so that tells me that subtracting that 0.01, making sure we got that 12 o'clock pull angle. And the way I make sure my pull angle 12, the needle should have 3 bounces to the left, 3 bounces to the right, and going over the center line of my wind angle grid there. And if it has 3 to one side and 2 to the other, that's a 59 or 01 flick. And if it has 1 to the other and the rest to the right, that's more of an 01 or 59. None of these guys, that have helped me have explained it as well as people like Coons, people like Bart, Chris. They've all helped me and explained this stuff to me, showed me videos of their polls. Like I said, I'm really fortunate to play in clans with some great people. Sorry, I gotta check all my stuff again because I've been talking. Alright. Hey, good to see ya. Welcome back. Alright, so I think we got this figured out. We're gonna go live. See if we can replicate that drop there. You do because you know your pull? Yeah, I know. I'm still learning. It's a work in progress, man. I never claimed to be a top player. My ranking's only about 1,300, so we're gonna go ahead and go with our last one of these, just for the extra precision. 7-6. Alright, we need center ball. Hit perfect. Target yards, we're looking for 392. .392 on the nose. We should be at +1, I hope. Let's get lined up here. Oops. Alright, we are at +1. And we want to be right there. 8-4. +1 is chart again. So 8-4 is 8-9. So we're going to pull 8-8. Since we're taking one off. And we just need circle drop OP and hit perfect. Oh, I hit it great. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. God dang it. Just when I get the shot dialed in, I hit it great. Oh my god. Well, the good thing is we got the shot dialed in. So, despite poor execution live, shots, I feel comfortable with the shot being dialed in. I don't think we'll have a problem dropping it with a perfect. Hey, Rohan, nice to see you. Welcome. All right, let's see here. Well, we've had 3 misses already, so -19's out of it. We're not making that. But, again, I feel comfortable with having a shot dialed in, so. Alright, so this next one is a par 3. We're playing Boris again. We want the QB Rock or the Thor 8, depending on what you prefer. We're going to set up at P9 min, green ring to the left side of the left side of the green ring to the rough, close to the fairway. We're going to do 1 right spin, 0.2 backspin, and then we're going to swap to a P0 to 6 ball. So let's go here and find our balls we need. Alright, first thing we need is a P9 for setting up. Any of them will do. We'll set up with that one. And then we need a P0 to 6, win 10. I'll just look and see what balls I have the most of usually. Alright, so I got 44 of those. I don't want to use that ball though. That's 17 of those. 9 of those. 22 of those. We'll go with that. Alright. Then we need our QB. And we'll, no wind angle tweaks on this shot. We need a 12 o'clock pull. Apply spins with a side spin too, he says. So what we can do, go back here and select that ball to set up our spins with. Make life easier. So apply spins, 1 right, 0.2 back, which is just 4 ticks. Then we'll swap to the P9, go up to min P9, green ring to the rough fairway line. Then we'll swap to that P0 to 6 ball, pull 12 o'clock pull, and then circle drop OP. Should be able to get this. No problem here. Alright. Let's have a look-see. Definitely doing practice. Need to get a drop. Well, more importantly, we need to get it dialed in. Alright, so 1 right and 0.2 back, which is about there. And then we'll swap ball to the P9. We're going to go to min. And where we want to be is right here. And we zoom out a little bit. You see that fairway rough line? We're running right along there. That's where we want to be. And then P6. We want a 12 o'clock pull, he says. A little bit there. A little bit there. 7-9. Is 5-9. Nice, easy number. No wind angle tweaks. And then just circle drop OP. Hit perfect. See where we're at with this. Missed left. Says pull less 59. Alright, so PDEA. I love that. I mostly drop. Yeah. Oh, this game is so fun and so frustrating at the same time. It's so funny. Alright, so it said we pulled too much, 59. I'm going to try an 0-1 flick, and then from there we'll add or subtract yardage if we don't drop it. Alright. Let's go back in here and hit another practice on it. FYI guys, today we will be playing our Legacy final round live on stream. We're using Boris's guide for that. We shot a -17 QR, so we got a good shot. The bracket looked good this morning. We'll see where we're at. Let's see, 1 right and 0.2 back. Swap to our P9. Move up to min. Get ourselves right on that rough line. Like that. And then swap balls. 8-0. I'm going to try to give this just a little 59. I mean 0-1. 8-0 is 6 rings. Nice easy adjustment. And then we want circle drop OP. And perfect. Even we like this game, yeah. Alright, there's a different camera angle. That might be good. And just a touch left. So, I'm going to take 0.1 off the adjustment. Or no. Wait, yes. I'm going to take 0.1 off the adjustment with an 0-1 flick. That's going to be my next attempt, and I think we'll get a drop out of it. Alright, so my notes are going to be 0.1 flick and minus 0.01 for now. If we can get this drop with that, which I think we will, we'll be good to go live. So, all right. I spend, I try to spend as much time as I can dialing in, and because I'm learning, it takes me a little longer than others. I adjust my pull angle. Everybody tells me, all the good guys tell me, don't adjust your pull angle. Just take, numbers off the ball, but I like trying to match the pull angle of the guide maker. I don't know. Alright, so we want just a little 0.1 flick there. 8.0 is 6 rings again. So we're going to pull 5.9 and see if that gives us the drop. Circle drop, OP, and a perfect. Man, we should drop center cup now. Still missing left. What the F? Hey, Jimmy, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know where you can get some katanas, you jerk. Alright, I'm struggling with this whole dial in here on this hole a little bit. I think the first thing I'm going to do here is review my video. We were farther away on that second shot than we were on the first one. Let's actually go back to that first video. Actually, that one we were really close on. And have a look at that. Yeah, it was a joke for me. If you guys aren't aware, yesterday I accidentally bought 180 katanas. It was pretty funny. And of course, instantly, in both of my clan chats, somebody posts a video of me doing it. And then everybody's laughing at me. So when I get off stream, I go back to my clan chats. My nickname's changed to Katana Dealer. And there's a video of me buying all these katanas. Oh my lord. It was pretty funny. Nothing like having a group of friends that are willing to roast you when you do stupid stuff. Always cracks me up. Alright. We're on the rough line in the correct spot. So that was a 59 flick on that one. But it was a light 59 flick. Let's go back. I'm going to try one more thing here. Alright. Practice. I'm going to try to give this just a little more 0.1 and pull as per guide. We're really close to the drop, and I just... Alright. Okay. 8, that's a little more heavier, 59, 01. 8-1 is 6-1 rings. And then we need circle drop OP. And perfect. Let's see if that drops. I like the camera angle. Still missing left. This hole's pissing me off. Any suggestions from the crowd? We've missed left every attempt. We've pulled a little bit more 01. This is a tough one. Alright, so gotta get it, gotta get a drop. We can't move on without a drop. So our next step is going to be adding a little bit of right curl. So I'm gonna add 2 clicks of right curl to that pole and see if that gets us the drop. Practice. Alright, so we need 1 right, 2.2 back. 1 right and 0.2 back. Swap to the P9. Set up at min. Right there. Swap balls. And get that pole angle we want there. 7-7 is 5-8. So we're going to go 5-8. And we want to go 2 clicks right. And then circle drop. And I hit a great. What a waste. That's a waste of time. And we're going to miss the rough on that. Alright. Nice. I hear you. Alright, let's exit out of that. It's a waste. Alright, we're going to try it again. I'm going to try the 2 clicks of curl again. See if that gets it. Sorry about this one. But this is the process, and, you know, it's a process, man. Alright. Welcome to the stream, everybody that's here. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate y'all. My name is Putz. I play with Pantheon and I'll Be Damned. Great groups, all of them. A lot of great players to learn from. Which I appreciate. Alright, and let's see here, we want a little 59. 8-2 is 6-2. And then we are going to do 2 clicks right and circle drop. Hey, look at that. There it is. Thanks for the suggestion, Glory. You suggested that earlier, clicks of curl. That was a nice center cup drop. So it looks like for us with our pole angle, we need an... Oh my gosh, I went live. And I got the drop live. That's awesome. Okay. We're... 01 flick, 2 clicks, right curl. That's funny. I'll take that, man. Accidentally going live and getting the drop. That's great. That's great. I love that. All right, so we're doing okay. We got 3 holes left. Potentially, we could get another 8 strokes out of this. At least we're going to try to. All right. All right. So far, so good. We're on hole 16. Oh, shoot. We got a hole-in-one shot on this one. There we go. All right. Thor. Rock to Thor. It's a max top spin, 0.6 right. There's some wind angle tweaks. We are going to start with a rock P4 new move target, 1-to-1 with the Thor. Max OP, no curl. And then there's some wind angle tweaks we'll address. Yellow wind angle is 0.6 push up. Blue wind angle is 0.8 push up with 4 clicks of right curl. And red angle is 1 ring push up with 8 clicks of right curl. Let's hope we don't get that one. Yuck. All right, so we're going to go back here. Let's go power and precision. There we go. So there's our jersey ball. I'm going to use that. I'm going to pin that one too, just in case. Oldest. P4. Pinned. Done. What did I say we want? Rock. But we need to set up our other bag, which we need the Thor's hammer. And I'm going to change the wood just because I like to make sure I got the sniper with shots like that. Alright, so rock, no move target, max top spin, Thor, 0.6 right spin, and then our wind angle push up and right curl tweaks. Adjustment looks like it's 1-to-1. It's a tailwind with a left hand slant, so it's going to be a slow needle. So we don't got to worry too much about that. All right, let's give it a practice and have a look. I'd like to drop the hole-in-one here. That'd be pretty freaking cool. All right, I can't believe that. That's so funny. I went live and dropped that trying to dial it in. Oh, that feels good. That really makes my day. Oh. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, rock, no move target. And we're going to swap to that Thor bag. Swap to this ball. Max top, 0.6 right. We are looking at... that is the yellow wind angle, so we need 0.6 push up. No extra curl. And... then we just need max OP and hit perfect. Make sure that ball is centered. And let's see if we can drop. Let's see if we drop it. No, I don't like that. I don't like that look. Okay, so we done something wrong there. That's a pole angle issue. I don't care about that practice. That's a pull angle issue. What I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to jump into Tom's chat. We're on hole 16. Want to see. Okay, so Anthony, who is a really great player, posted in the chat. He said he's getting really close to the hole-in-one, but needs closer to 7.5 or 0.75 right spin, and pulling favoring 0-1. So that's, he said he's getting close to the hole-in-one with that. that's the benefit of having these chats, is that you can drop in and allow other players. You can watch the shot makers video. Guys like Anthony are in the chat, and man, he is a beast. He scares me. I don't like him in my bracket. All right. All right. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try Anthony's tweak. I'm gonna give it 0.7, right around 0.8. And then we're going to pull an 0-1. And then we're going to see if that works. I love the fact there's better players than me to learn from. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for these guys that have been around a long time and that offer advice, you know, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I'm at. All right. Like to get that yellow wind angle again. Come on, you slow moving video game. I knew you were going to do that to me. You're trying to trick me into accidentally going live is what that's doing. All right. Well, we got 3 holes left. This one should be an easy drop. I just want to try to take a minute to dial in the hole-in-one a little bit. All right, swap to our force hammer, and we're going to do a 0.7. We're going to go with that ball. And like you said, we need a little 0-1. And looks like we are in blue. So 7-8. We're going to have a 0.8 push up and 4 clicks of right curl. Oh, too far. All right, so max, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. See if that gets us there. Ooh, I like the camera angle on that. All right, we missed left. That's probably a little too much 0-1. But we got to the green, so not complaining. I'm going to review that pole angle and adjust it. I'm going to go live next. Yes, NK is a robot. That guy is incredible, man. My goodness, I don't know how he does it. Tournament after tournament, shot after shot, every single time. Guy's brilliant. All right. So let's go back really quick. Look at that pole angle and see if we need to adjust it a little bit. We missed left pretty heavy. I think that was what, like 3 rings or 3 squares left. So I think we had the side spin correct. We just want to maybe pull a little less of the 0-1 there. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I pulled heavy 0-1. Okay. We'll lighten that up. Try to pull a little less 0-1. We're going to go ahead and go live here because, you know, we don't need to spend all day dialing in a hole-in-one on the OR. But it sure would be cool to drop one for you live. All right. Well, here we go. Let's hope for that yellow angle. Okay. We're going to swap to the Thor bag, max top, and 0.7 right. Swap balls. Going to go with the bigger precision. And There we go. And of course we're in red. Gosh dang it. Worst one to be in. Well, we need to push up a full ring. And then we need 8 clicks of curl. Don't ask me how we're going to figure that out. So max 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. Let's see if that does it. Yeah, he is consistent to all of his accounts. Look at that. Camera angle's good. Now we're still going to miss left. Okay, that's fine. We'll take the eagle and run. If Anthony hasn't dropped it yet, then I don't feel bad about not dropping it. I mean, that guy's way better than me. So, yeah, you're right. He is consistent with all of his accounts, too. Oh, my goodness, that guy's a beast. All right. So, we need to really drop these next 2 par 5s. My note for hole 16, gosh dang it, is going to be 0-1 flick on drive and 0.7 right spin. That got us to the green anyway. Alright, so we're sitting at a negative 28. If we pick up the next 6 strokes, we'll be at a negative 34. That's not bad considering the mistakes we've had today. So this next shot is an APOC B52. We're going to start with a P7. And we're going to switch to a P10, top spin boost 6, side spin 4, win 10. Circle drop OP, max left curl after adjustment. Then our approach is going to be a top white pen check. Target to the edge of the rough line lined up with the right side of the first dark row on the green. And we're not, I don't think we're going to be, I think we're going to be just on the rough there. And then we're going to spin the ball just short of the hole and center ball pull 12 o'clock. So let's give that a go. And let's get our balls set up here. So first thing we need is a P6 top spin boost ball with 4 side spin. We got that one there with low precision. Let's look at the wind. The wind may or may not be shaky. Needle. Let's go with that one there. And we can look at anything else we got. I don't think we have anything higher than precision 4. No, we don't. Alright. And now we need a P7 to set up with. I really like no move target shots, make my life easy. Alright, P7, anyone will do. Alright, let's. Okay, so let's look at our clubs. APOC and B52, we got them in the bag. Pretty easy setup. Drive doesn't look bad. It's circle drop OP, so it shouldn't be shaky at all. There is a slight push up based on plus yards after adjustment. So we're going to want to make sure we do that. Let's go ahead and give it a practice, see what happens. All right. Okay, no move target. Swap to our top spin boost ball. We want 2 left, all the top spin. Oh my god. No. Shoot. Right there is where we were. 8-3. Plus 25 is a push-up of 0.2. Let's hope we can get to the right spot. I can't believe I accidentally moved my shot. All right, and then max O left curl and circle drop. Slight great right. That may mess us up. May not. 423 is what we're looking for. And we're way short of the check. So this is going to take some finagling. As you can see, we are about 5 squares short. So we're going to line up in the right spot here. We're going to... Oh, we want to be just short of the hole. I'm going to give this B52, P10 minus 5. And we're at 8-2. I'm going to go 8-1 and just see if we can salvage it. And center ball. Out of time. I'm just doing a mid adjustment here because I don't really know where I am. Alright, and spin the ball just short of the hole. Like that. 8-5 is 8-4. And we'll try to do as center as we can. 8-4. No OP. Center ball. See if that drops. Pretty close. Probably could have used a 59 flick. But that's not a bad recovery shot. And so the recovery shot from a short drive looks like it's P10 minus 5%. Mid numbers. Set up the same as the setup, exactly like the guide shows for the approach. That's good to know. What I want to do is I want to go back and find out why I was so short on the drive. Oh, I hit it great, didn't I? Never mind. We know why I was so short, because I screwed it up. Alright. Let's try that again. See if we can get the drop out of it. Okay. No move target. Swap ball. Max top. 2 left. Try not to move our target this time. Alright. And there we go. 7-7 is the adjustment. 0.26 is move up 0.2. And there we go. And then max left and circle drop OP. When it's a recovery shot, you do an offset. That's a good call too. All right, I think we got target yards this time. Target yards are 423. Yeah, we're in there. All right, top white pin check. To get our adjustment here. We're at +3. Our setup is just in line with that. Green ring on the edge of the rough. Spin the ball just short of the whole center cup. We were at +3, right? Oh, what was that? +3? I think it was +3. +3 will be minus 2 to the chart. And 7-8 is 7-0, so we'll pull 6-8. And then just center ball. And hopefully we'll have that there. That looks good. Yep, center cup drop. That's what we're looking for. So, real important not to hit a grade on the drive. That's probably the most important part. And then I think we're going to look at that pull angle on the second shot, but I think I had a little 59 flick, which is a lot of my notes have that because a lot of my shots need it. Just my pull angle. All right, let's look. Thanks, Connor. Yeah, I'm glad we got that shot, got that drop. We're going to have to go for it here, and yeah, we were at +3. Lined up in the right spot there, and bullseye just on the rough. And then spinning to the front edge of the cup, just short. Middle cup, there you go. And let's look at that pull angle real quick. Yeah, we have just a flick of 59. So I think we're good to go live. Let's get this drop and move on to the last hole. Then we can switch accounts and start over. Hopefully we'll do better on the second account. Alright. So P7, no move target. Let me go live here. P7, no move target. Max topspin boost, 2 left, 1-to-1, push up, circle drop OP, max left curl. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Try not to move my shot circle. All right, 7-9. 25 is a 0.2 push-up. And then we are max left, circle drop OP. Perfect on the drive. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I try to be positive, man. Life is hard, you know, for everybody, and I think it's easier if we can all be a little positive, try to be happy about things. 424, our target yards were 423, so we're looking good. We are at +4 on this. All right, let's have a go here. Oh, get over there. Let's have a look at that right there. And then let's spin that ball guide. Just short of the hole. Center cup. +4 is -1 to the chart. We want just that 59 flick there. 8-4 is 7-5 -1 is 7-4. And then we just need center ball and we need to hit perfect. Hopefully we can get that drop there. I like the camera angle. It should be center cup. Boom. There it is. Am I playing in the final yet? I'll be playing the final for the Legacy later today. And then I'll obviously be playing the final of this tournament over the weekend. We'll probably do 2 different days. 1 for each account. But that was a nice albatross there. We needed that. I'm going to put on my notes that drive needs a perfect. And we need a 59 flick on approach. All right. So hole 18, last hole for this account. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That was a good drop. All right, last hole for this account. Oh, it's a send it. Love it. Okay, so what we need here is our APOC. One top spin boost, 0.5 right. P10 win 0. Oops, let's unpin our balls that we don't need. P10 win resistance. So we need one top spin boost. We can have more. It doesn't matter. We just need the right. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This ball is perfect. It's got a good precision. It's one top spin boost. This should be a send it to the green. So P10 max extension, white to the left rough. And then we're going to adjust 1-to-1. And then push up according to wind angle. Curl is to the outside triangle tip, and then adjustments to that curl based on wind angle. Boris's notes on this is a fairly tight line into the green. Pin a high precision ball in case of bunker. Can clip rough and leave a mid EB. I didn't adjust. I just used max topspin and minimal no adjust on the EB. So that's good. That's good notes from Boris. That kind of tells us what to expect. All right. So we got our EB. I am going to go in here and pick a good precision ball that I have a lot of for a recovery shot in case we need it out of the sand or out of the rough. Okay, we're going to practice this one time and then we're going to go live. See what happens here. Boris says he pulls the 12 o'clock pull. Pushes up twice over yellow. So we really could use this drop. Put us at a negative 34. Didn't quite get where we wanted to today, but you know, that's life. Alright. So it's going to be all the top spin boost, half a right spin with this ball, which is only one top spin. Alright, here we go. So setup is right there. See that? All the top spin boost, half a right. We want to try to pull as 12 o'clock as possible. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. Alright, and we are in the blue wind angle. Alright, and 17.5. That means we're going to push up 11.8 rings, and we're going to add 3 clicks to the curl. There's 10 and 11.8, and the curl is to the tip of the triangle. So we're going to go tip of the triangle, 1, 2, 3, and then we need a perfect, and we got it. All right, let's see how that does. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, that's an easy EB. He said to just use max top spinning and didn't adjust. So let's do that. Let's put on our top spin here and see what we got. We got a pretty straight tailwind. I'm gonna move it just to the left edge of the hole, and all I gotta do is hit perfect here. Easy peasy. Alright, so that's going to be a pretty easy albatross if we do it right. That's what we need for this hole. Alright, so Boris, I'm just going to put APG on my notes. And no adjust EB, max top spin. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go live. I want to review The only thing I want to review my pull angle, make sure I had a decent one. Make sure there wasn't anything stopping me from getting to the green. I'll take the EB. We didn't clip the rough though. We still ended up with the EB, so that's a little bit weird. Max top, half a right. Let's look at that pull angle. Alright, I'm pulling a little 01 there. So I probably need to straighten it out just a touch. And let's check my push up, make sure I was straight. Yeah, I was pretty straight on the push up. Okay. Alright, we're going to go live. We're going to try to pull a little less of that 01. And we're going to hopefully get this albatross in the round on a real positive note. And then I'll probably take easy peasy, only to do the right curl and drive. Yeah, true that. Alright, I'm going to go live. After this hole, I'm going to take a short break, go to the bathroom, smoke a cigarette, and I'll be back and we'll start the next round. Alright. Okay, max stretch there, all the top spin, half a right spin. Try to straighten out that pull a little bit. There we go. We are in red angle this time, and we are 18.2. Then we want to push up 11.2 rings. And it's going to be the curl plus 6 clicks. So curl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we still need that perfect. Oh shoot! I'm going to run out of time. Oh, I got it. Ooh, that was close. We were at 0 minus 1. All right, let's see what happens here. See if we can get on the green. Nope, don't go in the sand trap. Okay, we're good. All right, so that was a good drive both times. Short EB, no adjust, max top spin. And we're just going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to set up, put the EB through the hole, set up left edge, and just hit perfect. Boom. Center cup drop. All right, guys, that's the end of that round. We did okay. Let's have a look at what we shot. I feel good about the notes. I think we dialed in pretty well. Ended up shooting a 34. So, means we shot an 18 on the back. Which is not horrible. I wanted to shoot a 19. Not complaining about that. I'm going to post that to our buddies in the clan. Not a bad result. Alright. Alright, guys. I am going to take a quick break and just use the restroom real quick. Grab a smoke. I'll be right back. And please hang out with us. We'll do the next account here in a minute. I'll get that set up before I go. And hopefully we'll do a little bit better on this next account. We'll try to get ourselves a 19. 5, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a happy ending. Really loved it. All right, this next account's our main. We did the same thing yesterday. Shot a negative 16 front. Had a tough day yesterday. So I'd like to shoot a negative 35 total for the round. We'll see. But we know we can shoot a negative 34. And that's all that matters. All right, guys, give me about 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
static.
Shot to EB on hole 11. All right, we'll talk about it. Welcome back, guys. I'm just trying to get the feed set back up here. 1 second. Oh. There we go. All right, we're back on. Okay, so we're on our second account. Connor, why don't you send me that shot via Messenger, and we'll have a look at it. Oh crap! I got to take my son to the airport at 12:30, so we're gonna try to get through this as soon as as quick as we can. We're gonna be doing one practice per hole. Just make sure our notes are correct, and then we're gonna go live. Our goal is a -19, and we can see if we can do better than that. But we're going to go with a goal of -19 for the back nine. We just shot a -18, so that was cool. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out through the break there. Second account. All right, we're going to start on hole 10. Our notes say we played it as per guide with a 59 flick on approach. This shot is exactly the same as the first hole on the front nine. So we are going to should have a real easy time getting this drop here. All right, we are looking for a certain ball. We're going to play that one for practice. We'll play that one live. And then we need a P0 to set up with. All right, we're going to start with a QB. And we're going APOC to Falcon. So let's, first off, get that freaking club out of there. Let's switch to a Falcon. All right, so we got our bag set up. We got our balls set up. So here we are going to be at max rest. Yellow on the QB P0 to the left rough. We're going to swap to that P6 ball. All the top spin, all the left spin, which is 4. 12 o'clock pull, max OP, max left curl. Alright. Hole 11. Alright, thanks Connor for sending that. I appreciate that. Connor is, in case you guys don't know, is a content creator. Connor does a great job setting up shots. We're going to have a look at his in a practice and see if it works for us. If it does, we'll switch. I'm all about promoting shot creators, content makers, guide makers on this stream. Everybody that contributes to this game is important to me. All right, so our approach is going to be a top fringe check. Then we're going to set up on the just on the split between the two rows, right on the left of the hole, and we're going to spin through the hole 1 point. Well, to the end of the dark square right behind the hole. So again, this plays exactly like the hole 1 on pretty much on the front 9. All right, so let's give this a practice. And I feel confident with this shot. Key point for me here is on approach to have a 59 flick and to hit perfect, obviously. All right, so a quick practice. I don't remember if the needle was shaky on the drive. I didn't write that down. I don't think it was. All right. Right there. Oops, we're going to swap to APOC first with our Falcon. Swap to this. All the top, all the left. Oh, what happened to my thing? Try to get that drive as 12 o'clock as possible. 7-4 on the adjustment. Max top, max left. And we just want it perfect on the drive. And we hit a slight great left. See what happens. I hope that doesn't screw us because we're coming out of this rough. Alright. Shut up, Siri. Target yards are 330. We're at 335. Alright, so let's do our check here. We're at 0. So our setup spot is right here. Right like that. We want to spin the ball to the end of that dark green square. We're at +0, which is going to be -2 to the chart. 59 flick on the shot. -2 is going to be 4-4. And then it's just center ball. I hit perfect. And let's see if we can drop that. Alright, center cup, even with the grate. So I think we're good on that shot. No problem getting it going. Oh, Jen's killing it out there with a -36. Nice job, Jens. He's a heck of a guy. Really great player. Really enjoy playing with him in the clan. Alright, I think we're good on that shot. That's a pretty easy shot. We're going to go live with it. And see if we can get the drop there. Okay, here we go. Alright, live we go. Alright. I got an hour, roughly. I got an hour and a half till I have to take my son to the airport. So, we should be able to get done. All the top, all the left. Nice 12 o'clock drive. And 7-8 on the adjustment. Max OP, max left. Nice slow needle. Perfect. Oh, we hit a great right that time. My goodness. You know, I can hit a great with anything. It doesn't matter. Precision 9, precision 10. Alright, let's see where we're at. 330 target yards. 333. Alright, we just dropped that from 335. I'm not worried about it. It looks like a great is safe either way. We're at +4 on our adjustment. Good to know that the great's safe either way because, you know, obviously I'd be hitting them. Alright, right there. Spin the ball to the end of that square. We were at, what were we at? +4. That's chart. And we want just a touch of 59. 8-2 is 4-8. And we want to hit center ball and hit perfect. There we go. That should be in there. Oh my God, we missed left. Not too much 59 on it. Crap. That's not a good way to start. That's alright though. We'll get it back. Alright. Second hole 11. My notes say play it as per. Oh, we're going to try Connor's shot. Let's have a look here. Alright, so Connor's shot is a free to play. It is a P10 max rest, clear at the rough line on the right, max top 2 left. We're going to pull 1-to-1, and then max left curl, APOC 8 2 clicks less, max overpower, and then we're going to hit perfect. EB, he said, should be between 75 and 95%. He is using P10 +15. Ball guide at just the left side of the pin. No spin. So let's set up our slider. P10 +15. And let's see if we can give this a go. I want to thank Connor for the shot. You guys, if you ever see him out there, say hi. If you get a chance to check out his guides, they do really well. This is free to play, but you know what? We're going to use precision anyway. Let's see, what is the dry? How much is it? 2 left spin. So I have my favorite ball here.
Do you want me to use Chat GPT?
Siri, I want you to go away, is what I want you to do. Stop talking to me. I don't like you. Alright, select. Okay. Let me take this out of there. Alright. Here we go with Connor's shot. Gonna give it a practice since we haven't played it yet. Alright. Let me just make sure I got my stuff. Okay. Shot setup here is max top, 2 left. Max rest, we want the clear on the right rough. There's no push up. We're just going to adjust. And oh, we want a luminary. Am I on? I got the right ball, don't I? Let me just double check. Alright, let me just double check, make sure I got the right ball. I'd be tripping. Yeah, it is the right ball. Okay. Alright. So Connor says it should be around 77 to 82%. Let's hope for that. All right, so outside, I'm sorry, clear at the rough. And then one thing that we're going to have to take note of is APOC 8 is 2 clicks less than max left. All right, well, let's give Connor's play a shot here. Free-to-play shots are great, you know. Next stop, 2 left. 11-5 is going to be... I'm going to pull 9-5. And then I'm going to pull 2 rings. Oop. And then we are... going to go to max and then back off 2 clicks. Little bit of a shaky needle. Need a perfect. And then now we're going to do the EB approach. Target yards were... he doesn't have it listed. We're on the fairway. 446. Let's see what our EB percentage is here. Alright. We are at 74%. Which is 10.7 rings. He says we want to set up just left side edge there. And let's see here. 10.7. So I'm going to pull 9-7 to begin with. Pull 1 more ring. And we just want to hit center ball. And hit perfect. And I hit it great. I might still drop. You never know. EB's pretty forgiving. All right. All right, we got it. Great shot, Connor. Thank you so much. We're going to play that live. Really good job, buddy. I play with Connor in Pantheon. Great player. He does a great job. So we got our ball. Got our clubs. We do have a little bit of a shaky needle, so what we're going to want to do, just make sure we hit perfect for sure on the drive. On the EB, obviously, setting up to the left-hand side of the cup, not the left edge, the left-hand side, is clearly key. I'm going to reset my slider to zero, back to 0. And here we go. Going to go live with Mr. Connor's shot and give it a try. I like this. This is pretty simple. I like a shot that goes straight to EB. Nothing wrong with that. All right, here we go. Max top, 2 left. 11-5. We're going to try to make sure we get a nice center pull. All right, so we're going to go 9-5 plus 2 rings. All right, we're going to have a shaky needle. We want to go max OP minus 2 clicks. And we want a perfect here. There we are. Now, we're going straight to the EB. And we're right back where we were pretty much. 443. I think we were at 442 last time. Something like that. So we want to measure out our EB and get our right numbers here. Alright, looks like we are at 80%. 11-6 at 80. And that's 11-9 rings. Want to set up just left hand side of the pin. want to pull 11.9 rings. So I'm going to pull 9, 9. And then I'm going to pull 2 rings. And we're just going to try to hit perfect this time. Here we are. That should drop nicely. Center cup drop. Great job, Connor. Thank you so much, you guys. Connor, good shot creator, man. Great shot. Really liked that. That was definitely easier than the guide as far as the approach, because we didn't have to worry about it. The Falcon approach is really simple. It's no spin, ball guide to the hole. Nothing wrong with it. Really easy approach as well. But anytime I can go straight to EB, I want to do that for sure. So we're going to be playing that in the weekend. You know, we'll go ahead from here. All right, so we got back on track with a drop there on the back. Now we're going to be facing a par 3. We need to have the sniper and the beginner long iron in our bag. We need 2.5 backspin, 1 left at P10 min. And if you guys remember this shot from earlier, there's a tiny, we're going to move left until the ball guide flicks a tiny amount. And what happens there is the arc, you'll see the ball arc flatten a little bit. I'll show you because we're going to do a practice. There is a couple wind angle tweaks of a click of right curl or 2 clicks of right curl. But other than that, pretty straightforward shot. The key to this shot, it says for me, is to play it as per guide. Watch for the flick left on the ball guide when setting up. So I like to not use my main bag for things where I'm changing clubs because I'll forget to change them back. All right, so we need a P10 side spin 1 or side spin 2 for setting up. You know what I mean? It's power 2 side spin, but it's 1 side spin. So we're going to set up with that ball. And then we need any side spin 2 win 10 from there. So we can actually play straight with that ball if we want to. But the problem with that is my that's my favorite P10. I don't want to waste them on this. We're gonna play that that ball. All right. So we got our balls pinned. Okay. Let's see. See what our friends are doing. Yeah, look at that. Oh, he shot a 37, a 38, a 37, and a 36. Jen's a beast. Goodness gracious. Thank gosh she's on our team. All right. All right, let's get back to what we're doing here. We're not worrying about him right now. All right, 2.5 back, 1 left. And then we're going to watch for that glitch in the green. So let's give it a practice. So this is a no move target setup, and then we're going to move left until that ball guide flattens. So 1 left, 2.5 back, and now watch the ball guide here. See that? Right there. See how the arc on the second bounce flattened? That's what we're looking for. All right, and then we're going to swap balls. There's no wind angle tweaks on this. I don't have any notes on the pole being any different. So I'm going to try to pull as 12 o'clock as I can. 8-4 is 7-7. And we are in the 1 right click wind angle. So we are going to go center ball. And then 1 click right curl. Hit perfect. And that should drop for us. We got a nice camera angle there. Oh, we came up short. I might have had some unintentional up on that. I'll have to have a look at it. Don't want to come up short live. We would like to drop this. We think we missed it on the other account. Hey, Glory, glad to see you. If you missed it, we just played Connor's shot on hole 11. Really great shot. Connor did a great job with it. Really proud of him. We're going to play that shot on the weekend round, actually. All right, I want to review that practice because I did something. And I think what I did was have a little bit of up on it. And that killed it. So I know my spins were correct. And if you watch it, see that flattening of the ball? Yeah, ball arc. That's what we want. And we're going to swap balls here. And I would be willing to bet 20 bucks that we had unintentional up on this. We'll have a look. All right. Yep, look at that. We got 2 clicks of up. That killed our shot. That's what made us miss. We're gonna, because this is a par 3, I'm giving it another practice. I want this drop. So, thankfully, you know, you got 2 accounts. You can try to sort it out. All right. So the most important thing is that flick to the left and the flattening of the ball guide. No move target, 1 left, 2.5 back. Oops, not swapping balls yet. All right, and we're looking for just that right there. And now we're going to swap balls. And we're going to go for that 12 o'clock pull. And we are in the blue angle again. 7-9 is 7-1. So we're going to pull 7.1 rings. We want 1 click of curl. So right there. That should drop. Yep, center cup drop. All right, so we got everything back. Hey, thank you, Tinker. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. We're in the middle of our dial-in. We're on our second account. We're on hole 12. We just dropped center cup in practice. So, again, guys, the key to this shot, the most important thing is getting that flick to the left on the ball guide when you go ahead and move to the left. That move to the left is like 0.2 or less. If you're moving any farther than that, you've missed it. Let's check and see what we got. We got all our stuff set up. All right, let's go ahead and go live. I think we're good to get the drop here. We've got it dialed in. All right. 1 left, 2.5 back, and then we're going to look for that tiny flick to the left. No move target on this shot. We've had blue angle twice now. I'd like to get red angle one time. All right, 2.5. And here is the flick. So, see that right there? That's what we're looking for. All right, there we go. Swap balls. 7-4. Yeah, it looks like we're actually in red this time. 7-4 is 6-5. Nice, easy adjustment. 6-5. And so just center ball. No up, no curl. Hit perfect. That should be a drop. I like the camera angle. And we missed left. What the? Less 01. What? God dang it. That's annoying. The amount of times that I have dropped practice and missed live is irritating. Alright, that happens. Whatever, we're moving on. I want to look at my replay. Just a second, bear with me. I thought I had a better pull angle than that. Alright, so we just want to check out that pull angle. I must have had some 01 on it. I thought I had a better pull angle than that, though. There's that little flick to the left we're talking about with the flattening of the ball guide. And let's have a look at this here. Yep, it is a little tiny touch heavy to the 01 side. Gosh dang it. This game is so challenging, man. That's what makes it so fun, but goodness gracious. Alright. 13 here is a send it to the green. Both times on this shot, we ended up with EB. He says we can swap to the EM with the Pioneer perk for a more stable needle. And so because on this account I actually have that, we're going to do that. Alright, and we want the legendary extra mile. That's going to give us a nice stable needle and take out any curl that might accidentally happen. We need a P0, side spin 3, win 0 to start. So I'm probably going to use that ball to play with. And because we got a bunch of them. There's my side spin 3. And we want to swap to APOC there. Alright, we're going to do all the steps with the APOC. And then in the very last second, we're going to switch to the EM with the Pioneer. He says Pioneer perk, not Legendary. That's weird. I don't think he means that. Let me look. Perks. Oh, that is the Pioneer. Okay, never mind. My bad. I thought it was just called Legendary. Alright, so like I said, we're giving everything one practice try here on our second account and trying to get as many drops as we can. So we're going to set up with that ball. And then we're going to swap to the other one for the shot. Alright, here we are. 12 o'clock pull is what we're looking for. I have on my notes to check out the video for the weekend round. We're going to do that later. So I'm just going to go with a practice here. Setup is max extension P10, white to the left hand side of the white to the rough fairway. 6.7 top, full right spin on a right spin 3 ball. Alright, so we want to be right there. And 6.7 top. We're going to go ahead and swap balls. And then 12 o'clock pull. A little bit more. And we are in the blue angle. So we want to pull 16.5 rings. And then our push-up is going to be 13.8. So there's 10. 1, 2, 3.8. We're going to swap to the legendary slower needle. And it's still shaky, but it's not as shaky as the APOC. Hit perfect and see what happens here. Both times we've ended up in the EB. We've never made the fairway on this. Yeah, we're not going to do it again. We're back in the sand. I think we need a little 0-1, to be honest. This is a pretty easy rescue shot. Should be anyway. We're going to offset just a touch, and we're going to give it a go. Need to hit perfect here, and that should be in the cup. There we are. Alright, so I don't really want to save this from the sand again. But you know what? We'll do what we got to do, man. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I got a precision ball pinned with a high precision and a lower wind resistance. Or higher wind resistance for recovery shot. Alright. Oops, wrong ball. Okay. We're going to take the shot with this ball this time. It's got a bigger precision, so it'll be easier. Alright. We're going to go live and just do it up. Okay, here we go. Alright, as per guide, be mindful of the push-up. The only other thing I could be doing is pulling off center, which happens. Alright, max stretch, left side of the ball guide to the French fairway. 6-7 top, all the right spin. Alright, here we are. We're right there. And 6.7 top. And let's get that wind angle sorted out here. We are back in blue again. So let's try to make sure we pull this straight here. We have 17.8 rings. And we're going to need to push up 13-1. One, two, three, one. And that's not too bad. I don't care about the shake. I'm not moving it. Got enough precision to hit perfect on that. Now, we got the speed up camera. That means we're in the sand. Oh no, we're in the rough on the edge of the fairway. This hole is not going to the... where are we here? It is not going to the green like we keep thinking it's gonna. Alright, we need a perfect. That should be in the hole, hopefully. Oh my god, I missed. Jesus criminy, what a crap show. Sorry, guys. Alright. Well, crap happens. That's what the OR is for. I'm going to definitely check out Boris's video. Figure out why my drive isn't going where I want it to go on that hole. Let's see here. We've missed 3 shots. So the best we can shoot is a -18. It's looking pretty rough out here. Already. We got the shots dialed in. We're just not having luck executing a little bit. We got some bad luck on that hole 13 there. Alright, so this is a QB max extension, white to the bunker. I gotta leave it in 50 minutes, so we are we're going no practice the rest of the way. P10, side spin 4, top spin boost 5 ball. P10, QB, max white to the bunker, max top, max right, and then we're going to let it fly. The approach is with the Guardian, if you remember. Drive, as per, my notes say, as per guide on the drive, with, we're going to go ahead with a high precision since we're going live. My notes say, as per drive as per guide, minus 0.1 on approach. That's how we ended up getting the drop to begin with. So let's go ahead and do it up. Sorry that I have to move it along, guys, or we're not going to finish these holes before I take my son to the airport. Appreciate everyone coming out today. Thank you for coming to watch the stream. The weekend round is going to be good. I feel like we have all of these shots except for a couple dialed in. 13 is an issue that we need to address. All right, roll white to the rough. And all the top, all the left, right spin. And we want a nice 12 o'clock pull. 7-4. Gonna have a shaky needle. Oh no, we're not. It's center ball. There's no OP on this. Perfect. Looking for 392 on the drive. Nice. So the setup on this, the key to this setup is setting up. We want to be in line with the edge of the bush and the cup. And we want to set up with our ball guide on the edge of the rough and our center line. We're at +1, which is chart. So we want to subtract 1 from the adjustment. So 8, 5 is 9. So we're going to do 8, 9. And then we need circle drop OP. No tweaks on this shot. And perfect. Hopefully that'll drop for us. And we came up way way short. That's garbage. Oh, we didn't spin through the hole enough. Did I even spin it through the hole? I may not have. Yeah, I hate rushing. That's so stupid. Frustrating. All right, Boris on 15. I have my notes say an 0-1 flick and 2 clicks of right curl for my pull. That got us a center cup drop last time. So the setup on this shot is we want to have we want to use our favorite ball, and then we want a P9 to set up at P9 min, green to the rough. All right, there we go. All right, and our spins are going to be 0.2 back, 1 right. As my notes say, this is a 0-1 flick with circle drop and 2 clicks of right curl. That is the only way we got the drop. We practiced this shot 6 or 7 times. Yeah, thanks, Glory. That was unlucky. Did I even set spins on that hole? I don't think I did. Unfortunately, I gotta hurry. My son is going on vacation. He's flying out to Colorado. So I told him I'd take him to the airport because I didn't want him to pay for an Uber. It's a heck of an Uber trip. All right. So 0.2 back, 1 right. P9 min, and we're looking for green ring on the edge of the rough. Oh, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong club. All right, there we go. 1 right and 0.2 back. That looks like 0.1. 0.2 back. Swap ball, and then we're looking at. Nice pull there. 8-5 is 6-4. And what? Oh shit. Oh my god, no. No. Whatever. Crap. 6-4. circle drop, and 1, 2. Ah, we ran out of time. God damn it. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Gosh dang it. Stupid. Stop. This is what happens when you rush. Rushing is so stupid. Alright, P9 men. Falling apart here. Had the wrong club on to begin with. And we'll set our spins here. And we will swap to whatever. We'll swap to this ball. Alright. We got to drop this to save the birdie. We're kind of throwing our round in the garbage. 8-5 is 6-4 again. And we need circle drop and 2 clicks of right curl. So 2 clicks of right and circle drop. And let's see if that gets us there. Nope. I pulled less. Yeah. Honestly, this round is going to the dogs. That sucks. But you know what? You can't be rushed playing this game. You're going to screw up every time. Alright, 16. We're looking for the hole in one with Boris again. My notes, 0-1 flick on a drive, 0.7 right spin. We missed this left a whole bunch. So the 0-1 flick may be wrong. Honestly, we might need 59. This setup is with a power 4, no move target with a rock, and then we're going to swap to the Jersey ball, max top spin, 0.7. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to swap to the Thor, and we're going to go max top spin. Max top spin. Max top spin, 0.7 right spin. I'm going to try to straighten out the pole because we missed really far left. And we're just going to go with it. Like I said, I got to go the rest of the way. I apologize. This is it's not a good way to finish a round. Alright. We're going to swap to the Thor here. Swap balls. Max top. 0.7 left. We are going 1-1. And 8-5. And we are in the blue angle, which is 0.8 push up. 4 clicks or right curl. On the drive. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and perfect. Love to drop this for y'all. That'd be really cool. All right, let's see what we get here. That came in way better. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All we needed was a little more distance. Man, if we would have pushed up a little bit further, we would have had that. That's a nice shot. And it was the pull angle why we were missing left. So we got that for the weekend. Alright, where are we? Now we got a potential of 6 more strokes. We're at a negative 25. Oh, look at how bad. When did I get a par? Oh, yeah. That's right. This round is so bad. I'm sorry, guys. That's rough. Okay. Here we are, APOC, B52 shot. We are going from a P7 to a Win 10 top spin boost 6. So we're going to go with that ball. It's got the best precision. And I need a P7 to set up. Alright guys, we're gonna try to drop these last 2 holes here and get out of here. Please come back, check us out for the weekend round. We'll be playing one account at a time. We'll make sure we have enough time to take it nice and slow and do what's right. This is a P7 no move target. Swap to the P10. Max top spin boost. 2 left spin. We're going to adjust, and then we are going to push up based on plus yardage after adjustment. Circle drop OP. Max left curl. And then our B52 shot is going to play top white pin check. Setting up with the target at the edge of the rough line, lined up with the first column on the green. Spin the ball guide just short of the hole, and then adjust per chart. This is a really good setup, a really easy shot. All right, do we have our P7 here? We do. All right, let's go ahead and get going. It's a goose. Yes. Man, I tell you, I'm far from perfect. But you know what? This game's about learning and getting better. It's all right. We're going to have a bad tiebreaker, but it's a free entry tournament. You never know about your bracket. I won one of these with a negative 32. So, I mean, it's completely possible. All right, so max top, 2 left. And then we're going to get a nice 12 o'clock pull on the drive. 8-1 adjustment. And 25 is a 0.2 push up. And then we're going to go max left and circle drop OP. Hit perfect. Looking for 423 on the target yards. And we should be really close to that. 427, a little long, that's okay. Top white pin check is +2. +2 is going to be -2 from the chart. So here's where we're going to set up right here. Okay, we're going to spin the ball just short of the cup, center cup. And then -2 from the chart. My notes on this hole say 59 flick on approach. So 7-6 -2 is 6-8. I mean, is 6-8 -2 is 6-6. And then we just need center ball, and we got to hit perfect. That should drop. Nope, we're missing right. God dang it. Missed right. We pulled too much 01. We should have had more 59. Yeah, this round is in the trash. All right. Well, it happens. Happens to the best of us. We had one good round there with that -18 back. Dang. Alright, so we need 1 top spin boost on this next shot. 0.5 right. P10, wind 0 ball. This is a max stretch white to the left rough. We are going to adjust 1-to-1 and then push up over yellow based on wind angle. My notes for this hole say play it as per guide. We ended up with a no adjust EB both times we played it. Really easy hole. So we're going to go take it from there. And I apologize again for having to kind of speed up through this. I forgot I had to take my son to the airport completely. Let's see, do I have a 1? I do. All right, we're going to use this ball. All right, max top spin boost of 1. 0.5 right spin. We played this as per guide. We ended up with a no adjust EB both times. We had blue angle and we had red angle. So let's give it a go. We'll go live. Thanks to everybody who showed up. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you're not following us, please do. We live stream every single day, at least the quick nines, and we'll be dialing in tournaments and then playing the weekend round live to see how we do. We're going to try to win this one this week. We got that nice free entry bracket, so hopefully we get some bracket luck. And if we have Ankit in our bracket, I give up. Alright, there we are. And then we want a nice 12 o'clock pull. There we are. We are in yellow angle. So we want to pull 17 rings. And then we want to push up 12.3. And yellow angle is base curl, so we're going to be right at the edge of the triangle. Need a perfect. There we go. Let's see where this ends up. Ah, crap. I don't like that wind angle. We're going to end up in the sand. Yep. Gosh dang it. No luck today on this account. Alright, we got a straight tailwind for the save, so no big deal. Oh no, shaky. Shaky. I don't like that. Alright, so I'm going to set it up just outside left edge. Our just outside right hand of the cup. Need a perfect, and we didn't get it. Alright. Well, that's enough of this shit show. I mean, crap show. I am playing Q9s today at 4 o'clock, like usual. We're also going to do the Legacy final round live later. Alright, so yeah, this is a bad one, guys. Please forgive me. We'll get it on the weekend, though. Negative 29. Woo! Boy, I tell you what, we shot a 13 back. That's horrible. But you know what? It happens, man. And so that's all right. I appreciate y'all coming to the stream. We'll see you later today. I'll be live streaming the weekend round of the Legacy as soon as the guide is done. And I'll be streaming the Q9s at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you soon.